Hello children, welcome in 8th standard class. Now we are going to learn lesson number 7 variation. Now here first upon given that let's recall. Let's recall. So in 7th standard you already learned about this variations, that is proportion. There are two types given in 7th standard, that is direct proportion and inverse proportion. Same direct variation and inverse variation we are going to learn in this lesson, that is lesson number 7 variation. Now first upon here given, let's recall. One example is given here. If rate of notebooks is rupees 240 per dozen, it is the rate given per dozen. What is the cost of 3 notebooks? Now also find the cost of 9 notebooks, 24 notebooks and 50 notebooks and complete the following table. Now table is given here already. Number of notebooks, that is in X, and cost in rupees Y. So when we divide this X upon Y, that is 12 upon 240. 1 dozen, per dozen means 12. 1 dozen is equal to 12 units. So there are 12 notebooks, price is 240 rupees. So this 12 upon 140, when we divide this both X upon Y, this pair, when the number of notebooks X and their cost Y in each pair is, division is coming 1 upon 20. 1 upon 20. Last year price of one notebook is 20 is given here. If we divide, or we are going to find out the rate of one notebook only. Now here what is given? Here it given about 12 notebooks. Here given about 12 notebooks. First upon we will find rate of one notebook, and that from that we are going to find out rate of 3 notebooks, then 9 notebooks and 24 and 50, multiplying the price of one notebook. Okay. So here it is about the direct variation. It is about the direct variation. That is constant. 1 upon 20 is constant, and it is constant. So the number of notebooks and their cost are in same proportion. In such a case, if one number increases, then other number also increases in the same proportion. See, there is a numbers are also increasing order, and the rates also increasing, going to increase. If one notebook's price is 20 rupees, then here given 12 notebooks price is 240 rupees. Then suddenly we are going to find out the rate of 3 notebooks. How much it is coming? Rate of 3 notebooks also coming, multiplying this 20 with 3. So it coming 60. When we multiply this 20 with 9, then it is coming 180. Like this. When we multiply this 24 with 20, then what is coming? 480. And we multiply when with 50, it is coming 1000 rupees. Okay, 50 20s are 1000. So see here, one number when increasing, that is number of notebooks if increasing, then other number, that is cost also in increasing order. One notebook's price is 20, 3 notebooks price is 60, 9 notebooks 180, 24 notebooks 480, here 12 notebooks 240, and here then 50 notebooks 1000. Means when one number increasing, other also increasing in the same proportion. In the same proportion. If one number increases, then the other number increases in the same proportion. It's about your recall that you learned in previous standards. Now let's learn about the direct variation. Here statement is given that the statement X and Y are in same proportion can be written as X and Y are in direct variation or there is a direct variation between x and y using mathematical symbol, it can be written that is x is direct variation with y. There is a direct variation between x and y. This symbol shows direct variation. We called it alpha. We called it alpha in a Greek letter used to denote the variation. It is used to denote variation. But x and y, like this condition, it is direct variation. Now x is directly variation with y is written in the form of equation as x is equal to ky, where this k is constant. Where this k is constant. Constant term is, it is same. It is one number only. Same number, that is k. Here, look here, 20 is constant. 20 is constant. 1 upon 20 is the pair. So 20 is constant in all. We multiplied this 20 with 3, this 20 with 9, this 20 with 24 and this 20 with 50. And this 20 with 12 when multiplied it also coming 240. So here in this example 20 is constant. It is constant and that is in the formula denoted by k. So here k is constant. Therefore, x is equal to ky or x upon y is equal to k. This is the formulas. We also say that this is the formulas for direct variation. That is x is equal to ky or x upon y is equal to k. Where x, y and k are denoted by numbers in the example. Now, is the equation form of direct variation and k is constant of the variation. Now observe the following statement are written using the symbol of variation. Now see variations. Now see here some statements which are written using the symbol of variation. Now it is on your text, in your textbook, page number 35. See, area of a circle. Area of a circle is directly proportional to the square of its radius. Square of its radius. Now, if the area of circle equal to A, area of circle A, and you know the radius is denoted by R, and it is given that directly proportional to the square of its radius. Area is directly proportional to the square of its radius. Square of its radius means R square. So, A is directly proportional to R square. The above statement is written as area of the circle is directly proportional to the square of radius. Now pressure of a liquid P. Pressure of a liquid P varies directly as a depth D of the liquid. This statement is written as pressure is directly proportional to the D, that is depth. Direct variation between the pressure of liquid to the depth of the liquid. Now, for understand this symbolic representation of direct variation, we are going to study some examples and practice set 7.1. See, page number 35. Solved example number first. X varies directly as y when x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 30. Find the constant variation and equation of the variation. Now already here solution is given that x varies directly as y, that is as x is directly variated to the y, directly proportional to the y. Now you know this statement, and if this like this statement is given that directly proportional, then you know what to write, that is x is equal to ky. X is equal to ky, where k is constant variation, where A is constant. And already what is given here? Already what is given? We are going to solve here solved examples. Solved examples first. So here given x is equal to 5 and y is equal to x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 30. So we know when direct variation is there, then x is equal to ky. That is x upon y is equal to k. Therefore x is equal to ky, where k is constant. The question asked in the example is that find the value of constant variation, constant of variation, and then find the equation of variation. Now if we put these values of x of y in this equation, we get 5 is equal to k into 30. Therefore k is equal to 5 upon 30. 5 answer 5, 5 6 are 30. Therefore k is equal to 1 upon 6. And this 1 upon 6 is the constant of variation. Now equation of variation. Equation of variation means finding the value of x is equal to ky in the finding the value of this x or y. So in this put the value of this k, that is 1 upon 6 in place of k. So therefore x is equal to 1 upon 6y or y is equal to 6x. These are the both equation of variation. These are the equation of variation. Now this is about first example of the solved example. Now see second example. Example number second. Cost of groundnuts is directly proportional to its weight if cost of 5 kg groundnut is rupees 450. Then find the cost of 1 quintal groundnuts. Here given that 1 quintal is equal to 100 kilogram. Now let the cost of groundnuts be x and weight of groundnut be y. Now let's see how to find out answer of this given question. Now here what is given? Cost of groundnut is, let the cost of groundnut be x and weight of groundnuts be y. Now it is given that x is directly varies to the y. Second example, solved example. X is directly varies to the y. X varies directly as the y. So directly proportion between x and y. Therefore we say that x is equal to ky. Now it is given that x is equal to ky. Now it is given that when value of x is given here, x means cost of groundnuts. Cost of groundnuts is equal to 450 and it is given that y is equal to 5 kilogram groundnut. Y is equal to 5 kg and it is in the rupees and this one is in the kilogram. When 5 kilogram groundnut having rate 450 rupees. Now here x and y is already we know, hence find the value of k. First of all find the value of k is equal to what then? First find out constant value and after that constant of variation find out the equation and then we get the answer. So use this x is equal to ky, therefore 450 is equal to k into 5. So for the finding value of k, we are going to divide the both. Therefore 450 upon 5 is equal to k. 5 answer 5, 5 answer 45 and it become a 90. Therefore constant of variation k is equal to 90. Constant of variation of k is equal to 90. Therefore equation of variation, see, therefore equation of variation What is it is coming? Equation of variation. It is x is equal to 90y. X is equal to 90y. Here look here. X is equal to ky. Value of k is 90. So x is equal to ky. As x is equal to ky, therefore equation of variation x is equal to 90y. So here 90y we kept here. Now if y is equal to 100, here 100 kilogram given. Finding the cost of 1 quintal. 1 quintal means 100 kilogram. So if y is equal to 100, then x is equal to 90 into 100. That is equal to 9,000. That is equal to 9,000. Therefore, cost of 1 quintal groundnut is 1 quintal groundnut is rupees 9,000. Rupees 9,000. Second example is like this. See, this one is the second example. This one is the second example from the solved examples. From the solved examples. And first example also I already told. This is both solved example. Now see practice set 7.1. See practice set 7.1. First question is given here. Write the following statements using the symbol of variation. Now here we are only writing the statement in the form of variation. Now circumference C of a circle is directly proportional to its radius r. Circumference C of a circle is directly proportional to its radius r. Here directly proportional like this word is given. So it is very easy to write the answer C in paper. Practice set 7.1 first question. Circumference of a circle C is directly proportional to radius r. So write it in symbol only. Therefore C is directly proportional to the r. Directly varies to the r. Now second example. Consumption of petrol L means in liter. Consumption of petrol in liter in a car and distance traveled by that car D are in direct variation. Direct variation. So consumption of petrol L and distance D. Symbol is given here L and D. So L is directly proportional to the D. This one is the first question. 2 examples, 2 problems, very easy. Half mark or 1 mark to get each example, very easy questions. Now in second question, complete the following table considering that the cost of apples and their number of apples and their number are in direct variation. So here given number of apples x and cost of apples y. 1 when number of apples are 1. Number of apple. 1 apple having price or cost 8 rupees. 1 apple for 8 rupees. So obviously 4 apples 32 rupees. And here some blanks given that we are going to find out. So for this example, first we will find out that cost of this 1 apple which is already given. First upon find out value of k. It is not difficult. Here already given cost of 1 apple is 8. Means 1 upon 8 is the constant variation. 1 upon 8 is the constant variation. Therefore, when we multiply the 4 apples, 4 ones are 4. 4 apples become 8 fours are 32. 8 fours are 32. Now here 56 given. and we are going to find out number of apples, that is x. Now let's see. Here already I written blank spaces on the paper. See number of apples x and cost of apples y. So here 1 upon 8, 4 upon 32, here 56, here 12 and here 160 given. As I written here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 blocks are here. 1 is already completed, 2 also complete, 3rd, 4th and 5th we are going to find out answers for this. Now see, first upon find the value of k, that is constant term. X is directly proportional to y, therefore x is equal to ky. Therefore 1, value of x is 1 and value of value of y is 8. So 1 is equal to 8k or k into 8. Therefore k is equal to 1 upon 8. So 1 upon 8 is the value of k, that is constant variation. From this find out the equation of variation. Equation of variation means finding the value of x or y. Here we are going to find out the value of x in 3rd block. So see, x is equal to 1 upon 8 y. We will write here first the number only. This one is the first reference. So from this first find out the value of x in the 3rd block. 56 is given as y is equal to 56. Then x is equal to 1 upon 8 into 56. So 56 is divisible by 8. Therefore x is equal to 7. X is equal to 7. Here coming the value of 7 apples, red 56. Here write 7. Now here 12 given, means value of x is given, finding value of y. So we say that from first equation of variation, that is finding value of y. How to find this value of y? See, then in place of x you have to write 12. From first as x is equal to 12, k is equal to 1 upon 8 and y is equal to then what? Like this if you are written, it's also alright, no problem. So x is equal to 12 and 1 upon 8 into y. So finding the value of this y. 8 is here divisor, and if we took it to the left hand side it become multiplier and like this. So find the value of y multiplying with 8. 96 is equal to y. So here the value 96 in rupees. 12 apples for 96 rupees. Then finding the value of this 5th one. It is also very easy. Only multiply like this. 7 8s are 56. See here. 4 8s are 32. 4 8s are 56 because value of one apple is given here. So 12 8s are 96. Now what? How many are? How many 8s are 160? Like this orally also you have to find out. If you want to get marks, then do the process, no problem. If you want to understand more, then in the formula write down the value of y only. Y's value is here 160 as x is equal to 1 upon 8y. Value of x, finding value of 8, x is equal to 1 upon 8 into 160. So 8 ones are 8 and 8 20s are 160. Therefore x is equal to 20. Here you have to write 20. Okay. Here 20 means 28s are 160. This is all about the question number first and second from practice set 7.1. Now see practice set 7.1. third example. Example number third is given here. What is given? First see, that is, if m is directly proportional to n, m is directly proportional to n, and when m is equal to 154, n is equal to 7, find the value of m when n is equal to 14. Now first upon you have to write the what is given, what all are given, that you have to write in this. See the same example. M is equal to 154, n is equal to 7. Then find the value of m when n is equal to 14. Now for this, first upon find the value of k. Here given m is directly proportional to n, therefore m is equal to kn. M is equal to kn. If m is equal to 154, n is equal to 7, find the value of constant of variation, and then find the value of m when n is 14. So here m is equal to 154 is equal to k into 7. Therefore 154 upon 7 is equal to k. So divide this 7. 7 2s are 14 and 7 2s are 14. So 22 is equal to k. Value of k is equal to 22. If you want to recheck, then recheck the division. 7 2s are 14. 1 carry. 7 2s are 14 plus 1, 15. 154. 22 7s are 154. Constant of variation k is 22. So finding the value of m when n is equal to 14. Therefore if n is equal to 14, then m is equal to, k's value is 22. 22 into 40. Therefore m is equal to, this one is the value of multiplication of 22 into 14. 14 2s are 28. 14 2s are 28. 14 2s are 28 and then 30. 308. Therefore m is equal to 308. Fourth example. N is directly proportional to m. Therefore n is equal to km. I have already written here, and they are given question number 4 from the 7.1. If n varies directly as m, complete the following table. Then m and n values are given here. 3 m's values are 3, 5, 6.5. Then column blank column is here. Then 1.25. And when n's value are 12, 20, bracket, 28 and bracket. So first find out k, and from this find out value of n, m and n. So let's see, let's begin. When constant term first we will find. When any one from this you have to take, no problem, because already we are given that n is directly proportional to the m. ज्यावेळेला n हा डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू m दिलेला आहे, तेव्हा ह्या दोन्हीपैकी कोणतीही व्हॅल्यू घालून तुम्ही कॉन्स्टंट टर्म काढू शकता, नो प्रॉब्लेम ॲट ऑल. सो n is equal to, m is equal to 3 and n is equal to 12. Now see here, first upon finding the value, name n varies directly as m. Okay, like this is here given. So n is equal to what? 12. K. So therefore k is equal to 4. Okay. K is equal to 4. Constant value. See here. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 20 like this. 3 4s are 12. 3 5 4s are 20. So same situation. If first upon take, if m is equal to 6.5, m is equal to 6.5, therefore n is equal to km, therefore n is equal to constant value k into 6.5, therefore n is equal to, finding the value of 6.5 into 4. Sometimes children do not understand about the decimal point. Sometimes children do not understand decimal points. So let's see what is the answer coming here when finding value of this multiplication. See, 6.5 into 4 you can do here. 4 5s are 20. 24 and plus 2 26. So decimal point after one number. So from the last you have to leave one place and put decimal point. It is whole 26. So n is equal to 26. Here answer of this is 26. See here, n is directly variated with m. n आणि m मध्ये डायरेक्ट व्हेरिएशन दिले, पण एक्झाम्पल मध्ये देताना m आधी आणि नंतर n दिले. डोंट कन्फ्यूज हियर. Which values are given there, that you have to put in place of that number only. Don't confuse. n is direct variation with m, not m is directly variation with n. n varies with m. So here n is equal to 26. So let's see. Here n is equal to 28 in second. This one is the first. C in second. If n is equal to 28, n is equal to 28, then finding the value of m. m is equal to what? Here ask n is equal to what? इथे n किती विचारलं होतं, इथे m किती विचारले. n is equal to 28. Now see the same situation. n is equal to km. So n is 28. That is equal to k's value is 4 into m. Therefore 28 upon 4 is equal to m. So see, divide this. 4 7s are 28. So 7 is equal to m. 7 4s are 28. 6.5 4s are 26. Okay. Now 1.5 is given. Value of m given. If m is equal to 1.25, then n is equal to how many? So m is equal to km. n is equal to 4 into 1.25. 4 into 1.25. So the finding value of this C, how much it is coming? 1.25 into 4. 4 times 1.4 times 1.25 means how many? I think 5. See, just to recall it, 25 4s are 100. Here 5 coming, and after decimal point 2 numbers are there, so 5. No, it's not so difficult. For every type of children, I am going to show them how answer is coming. Some children are find answer directly, no problem. They are very clever children. So n is equal to 5. So here you have to write 5. 4 times 1.5 means 4 times 1.25 means 5. Okay. This is all about question number 4. Now let's see question number 5 and 6. See question number 5. Y varies directly at square root of x. Y varies directly at square root of x when x is equal to 16 and y is equal to 24. Find the constant of variation and equation of variation. Now, as per given situation, write the situation there. That is, what is given? Y is directly variated to square root. This one is the fifth question, 7.1. Y is directly variated to under root x, square root of x, as square root of x. Now finding the constant of variation and equation. When x is equal to 16 and y is equal to 20. Okay. Therefore, first upon write y is equal to k under root x. This one is the equation where k is constant of variation. Every time you have to write the reason. K is constant. You have to give reason every time. It is better to give reason every time. So k is constant. I will put book here side. K is constant. So y is equal to k under root x. As here given x is equal to 16 and 24. See, y is 24 and k into under root 16. Here it is under root 16 coming. As you know, under root 16 means 16 is square of 4. So 24 is equal to k into 4. Root sign remains. We will remove from the equation. Remove root from the equation. As you know, the 16 is the complete square of 4. 4 square is 16. So take 4 in place of under root 16. So here is the equation we got. 24 is equal to k into 4. Therefore, k is equal to 24 upon 4. Therefore, k is equal to, what is the answer coming? K is equal to 6. Constant of variation. Constant of variation, k is equal to 6. Now, what they ask about the equation. So here see, y is equal to k under root x. So in place of k, you have to write constant variation, that is 6. Therefore, if y is equal to k under root x, therefore y is equal to 6 root x. This is the equation. This is the constant variation and this one is the equation. So it is all about the question number 5. Let's see question number 6. See question number 5. Y varies directly at square root of x. Y varies directly at square root of x when x is equal to 16 and y is equal to 24. Find the constant of variation and equation of variation. Now, as per given situation, write the situation there. That is, what is given? Y is directly variated to square root. This one is the fifth question, 7.1. Y is directly variated to under root x, square root of x, as square root of x. Now finding the constant of variation and equation. When x is equal to 16 and y is equal to 20. Okay. Therefore, first upon write y is equal to k under root x. This one is the equation where k is constant of variation. Every time you have to write the reason. K is constant. You have to give reason every time. It is better to give reason every time. So k is constant. I will put book here side. K is constant. So y is equal to k under root x. As here given x is equal to 16 and 24. See, y is 24 and k into under root 16. Here it is under root 16 coming. As you know, under root 16 means 16 is square of 4. So 24 is equal to k into 4. Root sign remains. We will remove from the equation. Remove root from the equation. As you know, the 16 is the complete square of 4. 4 square is 16. So take 4 in place of under root 16. So here is the equation we got. 24 is equal to k into 4. Therefore, k is equal to 24 upon 4. Therefore, k is equal to, what is the answer coming? K is equal to 6. Constant of variation. Constant of variation, k is equal to 6. Now, what they ask about the equation. So here see, y is equal to k under root x. So in place of k, you have to write constant variation, that is 6. Therefore, if y is equal to k under root x, therefore y is equal to 6 root x. This is the equation. This is the constant variation and this one is the equation. So it is all about the question number 5. Let's see question number 6. Sixth example. The total remuneration paid to the laborers employed to harvest soya bean is in direct variation with the number of laborers. If remuneration of 4 laborers is, laborers are there, it is rupees 1000. Find the remuneration of 17 laborers. So see, there are laborers are there for the harvesting soya bean. So total rupees paid. See, rupees bx and number of laborers. Number of laborers by. And here given that rupees are directly proportional to the laborers. So x is directly proportional to the laborers. So here given the values, if remuneration of 4 laborers, so laborers means y is equal to 4 and x is equal to 1000 rupees. Find the remuneration of 17 laborers. First find out the value of constant term, that is k. So x is directly variation to y. Therefore x is equal to ky. Therefore 1000 is equal to k into 4. Therefore 1000 divided by 4 is equal to k. So finding the value of k, see here, that is 250 is equal to k. Constant of variation is k. So next what is given? If y is equal to 70, if y is equal to 17, then x is equal to how much? See the example, that is x is equal to ky. Therefore x is equal to k into y. Okay, you know why? That is x is equal to k's values 250 into 17, as y is equal to here 17 and k is equal to 250. So multiply this and we get the answer. We are going to multiply here side, that is 250 into 17. See multiplication, here 0, then 17 5s are 85. So 5 here, keep 8 here. 17 2s are 32, 32 and 8. 40. 17 2s are, sorry, 34. So it becomes 4250. Therefore, x is equal to 4250. As here given in the example, that is find the remuneration of 17 laborers. So, remuneration of 17 laborers are 4,000 rupees, 4,250. This one is the answer. This is all about practice 7.1. Thank you.